How's it going, everybody? It's Jim from Scarsdale Strength. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Today I just want to go over the setup of the deadlift. The deadlift happens to be one of my favorite exercises. I think it's going to cause a stir here. The best exercise out there. I think it's better for you than the squat. Personally, that's my opinion. You get more bang for your buck. It recruits more muscle fibers, recruits every major muscle group in the body, and it pretty much works your whole body. It's safer in my book because if you get in trouble, you can always drop the weight. It's not going to come crashing down on you. You don't have to worry about it being on your shoulders as in a squat. I just think it's much safer. If things go wrong, you just drop it. Anyway, the setup's very important. You have to have good form when you do it. Obviously, with any exercise, your form has to be great. So a lot of people, I just see them walk up to the bar, they grab the bar, and they pull it. So a few things you can do to ensure that your setup is much solid, therefore your back tight, everything's tight, better chance of having better form. First thing is, you get rid of the slack of the bar. You know, there's a little bit of space between the Olympic plates and the collars because it's got to be able to fit on. And then over time they get loose too, the collars and the bar. So there's a little bit of slack between the bar and the weight catching before it actually comes up off the ground. So when you set up and you grab the bar, one of the things you want to keep in mind is getting rid of that slack. At the same time, as you get rid of the slack, you're going to pinch your shoulder blades back and then down, thinking like you have back pockets on your shorts or you're wearing jeans. You stuff your shoulder blades down into your back pockets. So you pinch them back and then down. That engages your back, makes everything tight. As you do that, externally rotate your elbows, which will engage your lats also. Makes everything tight. Take a nice, deep breath at the bottom, full breath. Take it in. Don't suck in so that your diaphragm comes in. Fill your belly with air. A lot of people don't know how to breathe right. Fill that belly with air nice and tight. Brace all your organs and your spine. Make sure your whole core is nice and tight. So it's a couple steps. Get rid of the slack. Shoulder blades back and down. Externally rotate those elbows. And then, with the full breath of air, drive your heels through the ground to pick the weight up. Don't think of it as a pull. Think of it as a drive. It's a leg drive. Drive your heels down through the ground to stand up with the weight. You're not breaking your elbows, so you're really not pulling. A lot of people say it's a pull. All right, it's a pull, but it's a push. Push your heels to the ground to stand up with that weight. The hands are locked out. Your elbows are locked out. That's just a hook. You're hooking the bar. And another thing, with the bar, keep it as close to your legs as possible. That's why a lot of guys wear deadlift socks, or you see guys with tape sometimes, because they rub their shins. I mean, I cut my shins a lot. I keep it real close to my shins, ride her up, get my knees out of the way, and then stand up with it. So anyway, I'm just going to go over a video real quick, how I set up. I'm going to do it slowly, and I'm going to do it quickly, show you how easy, when you're used to it, that you can do this, even if you're not touching going, which I don't like to do. I like to separate each rep, even if I'm doing 3 to 5 reps. I stop for a split second at the bottom, reset, and go again. Hopefully you can hear the bar. You know, basically I just got to have 135 pounds on the bar. I pull conventional, so my feet are about hip width apart. I go down, I grab the bar just outside my legs, then I drop my butt, get my back in the right position, and you hear that slack? The weights are still on the ground. That's the slack I'm talking about. So as I get rid of the slack, shoulder blades are back and down, I externally rotate my elbows, and I drive up. I go back down, I redo it. So, real speed for me, when I want to get set, I get into position, boom, it's done. I come back down, done. Come back down, done. Very simple. Again, it's a way to, before you come off the ground with the weight, make sure your back's nice and tight, your shoulder blades are pulled back and down, you engage your lats, full breath, Brace those organs in your spine and your core. Drive your heels to the ground, stand up with the weight. It's a way to approach the bar with the deadlift, get you guys going on a good lift. I like to do my deadlifts early in the week. Again, it's one of my favorite exercises. And just to give you a little background on myself, I'm 48 years old. I started powerlifting a few years ago. I compete in the Submasters 45 to 49 group. I competed at 198 pounds. And my best competition lift to date, deadlift, is 630 pounds. It's a pretty good deadlift for a guy my age and my weight class. So I do know a little bit about the lift. As I said, it's my favorite lift. I love it. I love training it. And I love competing. So there you go. It's the way I set up for the deadlift. I hope it helps you. Any feedback you have, please fire it away. Have a great day, guys.